Mhm. Hello. Hello, folks. Good evening. Welcome back to another edition of Isolation Blues with Nat Telly Savalas. This is James Gautier. Hello, everybody. Say hi to me, somebody, so I know I'm not completely alone here. How are you? Good Thursday to you. Happy day. Mm, my one beer a week. Tonight's Negro Modelo. Very nice beer. Say hi, somebody. Make me feel less lonely. I'm going to start in a few moments. Hope everybody's okay. Always got hands clean. Mask on if you can't social distance. How are you, everybody? Anybody? Say hi to me, somebody. Make me feel less weird. Hello, good. I feel less weird. I feel as weird with you, but I feel less weird by myself. So thank you. Good evening. Oh yeah, I was telling my friend Eileen recently I found a new place to put hand lotion, and I wasn't referring to my cat's balls. I was referring to my bald head. Although I had a cat once named Alvin. He was so tough, he grew his balls back. Truly, my cat was so tough, he grew his balls back. If you believe that, you might be a Trump supporter. In the meantime, I'm trying to find a new way. I'm trying to start this thing, and I got something I wrote a while ago, and I've been using it lately to start my show with, and I kind of like the way it begins, hence the beginning. How are you, Eileen? Hope you're okay. Well, in a good fight for us. Those assholes, no mask on the bus. Millionaires riding the bus with no mask on. Jesus. Okay. I want to start the show right now. I want to tell you a story, just don't know where to begin. Could be at the beginning, before the beginning began. Before the egg was cracked, before the musicians were tuned, will someone feed the dog? I want to tell you a story, but the world got in the way. The sun isn't shining, the window is still shut closed, the air is thick with worry, the children have no place to play, the moment passed too quickly. The memories got lost in the confusion, the noise was relentless, chatter overlapping, nobody is wrong, you can see it that way. Tell me a story, help me fall asleep, hide kisses underneath my pillow so I'll never be alone. The only thing left is a smile, slowly fading into silence. Tell me a story. Thank you, Bennett, for tuning in. I'm sorry you're in jail. I'm sorry. Tell me a story, begin at the beginning, before it all began, where everything was real, because nothing really mattered. And let's get Bennett out of Facebook jail. What the fuck is that, anyways? Uh, so, Bennett, in the future, I like that little poem you sent me last week. So when you get back on out of jail, send me some more stuff. I like to share it back to you. Um, does anybody else say hi to me? What's going on out there? I'm gonna read another short poem, and then I got some guest poets tonight. I have Eileen, a poem of Eileen, Sid, and John, and maybe Sheila if she comes back online. How's everybody doing? I guess I'll read this one real quick, and then I got some other stuff to say. Um, I want to ask you a question, and you might be able to answer me. What is your favorite wild animal? That is my first question of the evening. Let me scroll down if anybody's there. No one's there right now besides Eileen. If anybody's got a favorite wild animal, let me know what it is, and I'll look up you read this poem. This is called Pouring Rain. It's a long walk in the pouring rain. Doesn't it seem strange? We were all children once. It's a long walk to a place where everything is warm. You can see yourself spinning around inside yourself. It's a long walk past the boundaries of your own mind. It's a long walk when nothing's said, like dry rain. Children growing up too soon when they don't grow up at all. When nervous energy keeps everything from tasting good. Excuse me. Where everything is just confusion and violence is understood. I hate you spills out like dogs begging for table scraps, and you grit your teeth and you shake your fists and you wish you were someone else, but everybody else is already taken. And the cycle of violence stops at your door. The puddles of tears gather at your feet, and the swimming lessons do not come for free. It's a long walk in the pouring rain. When you truly feel insane, you've no one to blame. It doesn't seem strange, we're all children once. Scrape my chin, scrape my knees, got caught up in a memory. Like liquid ice is just water anyhow. Then you pushed me away at the same time pulling me close. Did you never did trust craziness anyhow? And the temptations of grief is almost too strong as a temptation between your legs. Where do I go from there? It's a long walk in the pouring rain, and you feel the rain underneath your skin, and you feel the water-soaked bones. Isn't it strange we're all children once, living on white sugar and lies to our parents? Now we're living on wine and the fact that they lied to us. Good evening, folks. It's another Thursday. It's fucking hot today, man. It is hot. Eileen, you still there? Say hi to me if you're still there. How's everybody doing? I have a new painting to show you guys tonight. I'm gonna wait. It's kind of inspired by a friend of mine, Steven. I hope he shows up. I'll show him the poem. The painting. There's a lot of shutdowns this year with the coronavirus. Can't go to bars. Can't go to open mics. College football's canceled. Baseball's really strange because they have no audience, but they have fake applause. It's really surreal. I'm not sure what's weirder, the cardboard audience or the video soundtracks. Is anybody there? Can someone say hi to me? Hello, Eileen. Can someone else say hi to me? Or Eileen, say hi to me again. Can I read your poems? All right. But the thing is, I was telling you earlier, like a lot of things have been canceled, and I missed a lot of my favorite festivals, and my favorite one was the 10th annual Reseda Valley Hillbilly and Goat Raping Festival. There's only one rule: you can't fall in love with the goats. They ship them in from Louisiana and it makes them more friendly. Hi, Sarah. Texas is in the house. Hollywood's in the house. Good. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to sip a beer here real quick. Here's my bald head again. Bald head. I want to read a poem that Eileen wrote, and she made me nervous about reading it. So now I'm extra nervous about reading it. But I'll read it in a few minutes. Is your heart full of lust? Have you run out of trust? Hello, Michelle. Will you accept a debit card? Are you lonesome with fright? Is your underwear too tight? Will you call me sweetheart? Are you damaged from love? Are you scared of above? And will you call me sweetheart? Hey, folks. So tell me again, here's a quick question of the night. What is your favorite wild animal? Someone will tell me what their favorite... Oh, Florida 2's in the house. Good. Florida, Mississippi. Sarah, right on. We got Mississippi and California and Illinois all in the house. That's good. Scary to say in the house because it'd be kind of crowded. I'd have snacks for you guys if you were here. Hello, Larry. How are you? So cool. All right. I'm going to read, well, Sid's not here yet, but I'm going to read an Eileen poem next because I'd like to. And you're still there. Eileen, I hope you're still there. All right. Polar bear. Polar bears are very cool. You're right. I like polar bears a lot too. I like the fact that they can live in cold weather and they look all comfortable. They look like something you can cush up next to and get soft with. Although I think they might kill us, but I like them too. Polar bears are very good. That's awesome. So Steve, have you seen the alligators in Florida? Eileen, I'm going to read your poem now, Eileen. I hope I do okay with it. You scared me earlier with it, but I'm going to try it anyway. This is Ballet by Miss Eileen Weiner, who's a very funny comedian and a great poet and a really good friend. And hopefully she'll be okay with this poem and hopefully she can hear it. Ballet, Eileen Weiner. He danced between the raindrops on the dark night that we met. He danced between the raindrops and never did get wet. A special kind of voodoo spell, at least that's what he said. But Mom always told me, what you see is what you get. I knew to choose most carefully, meticulously prepared, a circle white drawn high and tight, and no one could matter, and no one could enter there, and no one could breach the barricade. At least that is the way, till a little swell of rain that fell had washed the ark away. I did not see the portal, I did not feel the breach, not to be undone by the devil's son, encased beyond the reach. An unsuspecting mortal, commanding time and tide, so soon brought low by a soft hello and a slither and a slide. And so we are alone at sea, abandoned and adrift, till the angels sing all help to bring as we ride the foamy crest. Is it suicide or bravery? Or who would be the one to say? And who will be the one to see as the final waves wash over thee? That's very good. I hope I got that okay, Eileen. Sarah, elephants are great. Elephant, oh, right on. Oh, frogs too. Okay, elephant, mammals that have to be with their young for like at least 5 years, or their young won't survive. I think also I have the baby elephant longer than a female, a human being. I think. I'm not sure. I think they're like their gestation is like 11 months or something. I'm not sure. I could be wrong about that part. But I know they have to be with their young for a very long time. Frogs. I like frogs too, Steve. There's a frog thing going on in Texas where you can find poison frogs and lick them to get high, which, by the way, I've never done that, and I have no intention of doing that. But I thought I'd just share that with you, Steve. I like frogs too, brother. Any alligators out there, though? Eating them. Frogs are also good because they kill mosquitoes. So a frog in the house is good. It's raining marshmallows. Who's got the graham crackers and chocolate? I will start the fire. I don't know, is John there now yet? Because I want to read John's poem. I don't know if he's there yet. Hey, John, if you're there, say hi so I can read your poem. If you forgot to tune in, dude, I don't know what the hell to tell you. I'll read a little later. Sid, are you there so I can read your poems? Hey, Steve, do you want to see my new painting? I will show it to you in a moment because you inspired the part of it. If you bathe in shit, you'll come out smelling like crap. I don't like people who say today is the first day of the rest of your life because that's not true. It's one day closer to death, so enjoy yourself. That's sort of my feelings about it. We should move around this about it. Antidepressants and bad television, an American love story. Have you ever sat in pudding? Accidentally, universally personal. My dog wears pantyhose. She had mood swings like Chicago in the springtime. They live in Chicago, the middle of Illinois. You know what spring is like. One day it's 70, the next day it snows. Good evening, everybody. Okay, my favorite wild animal lately, because I change them, I have to go back to my coot, the duck, the little skinny black ducks that are at my pond. They left for a while. I think they're back, and they're seasonal. They travel. Yeah. Have you ever eaten gator? Have you ever eaten duck? Hey, Steve, you ever eaten frog legs? I'm going to read a John Glazer poem. John Glazer, my favorite curmudgeon. He's my co-host on Jimmy's Potpourri radio show that was canceled for a variety of reasons, including COVID. But I like this poem, John, so I don't know if you're there right now. If you are, say hi. If not, you can tune in later. But I'll take a little harmonica break to... But on frogs, I like frogs. Hey, Steve, did the frogs have names? And were they a couple? Were they a young married couple? A frog couple? I'm going to read a John Glazer poem. John, I don't know if you're there. If you are, say hi. If you're not, tune in later. Because all these shows are on my Facebook photo video page now, which is cool, I guess. This is John Glazer. John Glazer, although I think he's not as shy as he thinks he is. This is called These Are a Few of My Favorite Shirts. button-down collars and old raggedy flannel, blue ones, a green one, some tired, some formal. I think about them till my memory hurts. These are some of my favorite shirts. The ones Jimmy gave me, the one from my sister, or found at the laundromat cut with Price Fister. Scissors to cut off the sleeves when it was hot. All of my shirts from my friends that I got. When the rain comes, when the sun shines, when I'm feeling crappy, I simply put on my favorite shirts and I feel a bit more happy. Jackets and corduroy, t-shirts and sweaters. Dress shirts, Hawaiian, or lovely white beaters. My entire wardrobe is given to me by people I love, so I'm so grateful to thee. Rick owed me money, but he gave me this shirt. When he went and died, makes my memory hurt. The ones from my brother with the fat Freddy's cat, I bet he hardly remembers giving me that. All my wardrobe comes with a story, found memories of my life in all of its glory. The people I loved and some that I hate, but it makes me wearing all my clothes great. When I'm pissed off and when I'm boring and when I'm feeling yucky, I simply put on my favorite shirts because it makes me feel lucky. Identical Twin Frogs, that's awesome, dude. That was the John Glazer poem, by the way, folks, about shirts. Ode to the shirt. I think somebody told me one time, there's, I don't write love poems. I think if you write any poem, all poems are love poems. You know, it's because you love words, and that makes them love poems. Identical frogs. Oh, yeah, Steve, I want to show you my painting. Okay, let me read one of my new poems, and then I'll show you my most recent painting. And then we'll, Sid, if you're there, say hi so I can read some of your poems. Oh, there we are. Cool. All right, Sid. So you're coming up soon, brother. So we got Evanston in the house. We got Central Illinois in the house. We got Mississippi in the house. We got Florida, and we got Hollywood. And who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Okay. I got 3 new ones I want to read. I'm going to say this. Okay, I'm going to read this first, and then I'm going to say something. Now what? Looking for love, or looking for someone to be lonely with? Sometimes you don't even know the difference. Trying to find love during a pandemic, that sounds like fun. Looking for love on a fucking keyboard, that sounds like fun. Looking for love with your eyes closed and the train has already left the station. The tears stain your cheeks. The blood stains the carpet. The heart beats no matter what you put it through. Sometimes a flicker. Sometimes it pounds right through your chest. But it keeps on pumping. The memories of what was lingers past the dreams, goes to places where you've never been to, a time you barely remember. There was a time when love covered you like a blanket, and then you have to remind yourself that was you, looking for love or looking for someone to be lonely with, and then you can't recall the difference. Hi, Sheila. That's awesome. That's great. So I'm going to read your poems, and so we got 2 Illinois poets coming up soon. First, I want to show you something that my newest painting. I want to sip my beer first. Good evening, everybody. Hope everybody's hydrated, hands clean, avoiding plagues and pandemics and shit. One thing I was thinking about earlier, and Sheila, I'll read your poem if you want me to. That's awesome. Thanks for being there. I want to show you a new painting, but I want to remind people that we can't lose track of and lose touch with silly. No matter how bad the world gets, don't lose touch of silly. Silly is really, really important. It's really important. This is my new painting. I want to tell you that, Steve, you helped me inspire the background of the painting. And I want to tell you that it started off with the shape, and it turned into creatures from my imagination. Special effects. This is my newest painting. They're hairy fish and things. What are they? So that's my new painting. Oh, right on, please. Sid, wash your hands. If you do, don't wash your hands, Sid. Don't pick your nose until after you wash your hands. We have a new painting. special effects. Ooh, that's when you paint. Right on. So Sid, wash your hands. You know what? I'm going to read. Hey Sid, I'm going to read your stuff now, and then I'm going to take a moment, and then I'm going to read Sheila's poem. So I'm looking forward to everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in and sending me poems. And anybody else in the future or soon wants to send me a short story or a poem or a little jokes or something, I'd be more than happy to read them back to you and others. I want to thank everybody already for tuning in. I'm trying to find. I'll get it. I got it, folks. But I just want to get these things. I want to read Sid's now. Oh, here we are, Sid. I'm going to read two of Sid's, and then I'm going to read a little something of mine, then I'm going to read Sheila. And Sheila, if you can hear me, I'm going to call you Sheila Joan, or you want to give me your pen name as I'm writing these down so I can give you your proper introduction. And I'm glad we've both gone beyond the wall of green. Sip my beer. This is for Sid Yiddish, Charles Bernstein, the sexiest man in Evanston. I don't care what he thinks. He's a fucking good writer. All right, this is called Nude Women in My Room Above the Crazy Music. Right on, got it, Sheila. Beautiful. Okay, nude women in my room above the crazy music. I am the wall of soul. A Wednesday in Octobers of long ago. I am getting high in my room on a new song so frail. After listening to the great men of jazz, I can never hear myself creating riffs for so long. The ability to tell a story within their throats. Rollins, Galliard, Bird, and Jones play off each other brilliantly, once valiant. Now fade like flowers in a vase. The love they brought to our place, from which I might not recover. I am singing a new song so frail. Its riff, skinny, ribcage, reveille, a single outward howl, a lonesome echo go, telling me to get lost inside myself, to learn the quarter tones between the shoreline and the city. But no one but to tell you the truth, I don't shout out images or scurry madly like a coked out mouse in a maze. There are no artificial ingredients, no funny names to disguise the true character of all the voices combined. This is what sets all those words free, supposedly. I heart those men like they heard me. If I never get them, heard the crystal of their phrases, I'd be another unknown Joe, waiting below the sea, writing squalor. That's fantastic, Sid. You're a great writer, dude. Oh, look at that. Audrey, I remember her. Okay, one more Sid, one more mine, then I'll go and read Sheila. By the way, this is so awesome you guys are tuning in. This is called The Drifter. Sid, I hope I'm not fucking it up too bad, buddy. I'm sorry if I am. I'm doing the best I can. The Drifter, Sid Yiddish. A loner, a drifter, a grave-digging sifter, died on the afternoon of the 3rd. His friends numbered many, yet he remembered so very few. His outlook on life was low. He was always feeling blue. His face drove business away from the place where he dwelled for more than 50 years. The owners never made him leave until he got up and left for the day. Drifting from pole to pole, never sold his own soul to people he could stand. He was kind, an extraordinary find. There was that no one seems to care about people like that anymore. He loved the human race, always ahead of the pace, but died suddenly from a disease, illness he could not escape. No one knows, nobody cares, no attendance at the funeral. The rabbi said a few words, buried the drifter. wept a few tears, wiped his hands clean, and walked away. Very good, dude. It's just really beautiful shit, man. It's really. I'm going to read one short one of mine, and then I'm going to read a new poet for me, Sheila, which I'm looking forward to very much. So let me get that right here quick, and then I'm going to read Sheila's piece. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Yeah, Sid's great, Sheila. He's a super talented guy. He's an Illinois boy. He lives in Evanston. Once this fucking COVID thing ends, you should get a chance to see his crazy performance art band he does. This is a new one that I'm going to read, another guest poet. And thank you for contributing work. You guys are all welcome to do so in the future. More stuff from Sheila, more stuff from Eileen, Sid. Steven, I'll read one of your poems in the future too. I wanted to fuck you yesterday, but yesterday left and you decided not to stay. Wanted to love you yesterday. Yesterday left and you decided not to stay. Could have taught you how to play chess. You could have taught me how to kiss. Would have made you supper. Would have done the dishes. Would have told you secrets, at least one or two. Would have searched for people, pebbles, all kinds of precious stones. Would have shared a recipe for you to take. Wanted to fuck you yesterday, but yesterday left. Would have played Laura Nero. Would have played the Grateful Dead. Would have told you I loved you, but yesterday already left. The clouds gather, turning into another cliche. You think you were clever till you run out of things to say. But I wanted to fuck you yesterday, but yesterday had already left. Look at that, Sid. You're getting all kinds of cool shit here, buddy. That's awesome. Hey, right on, guys. This is awesome. All right. Now, Sheila, before I start your poem, you're going to have to forgive me right away. The anticipation of screwing it up slightly is going to be pretty strong. I'll do my best not to, but you got to bear with me, and if I do, I'm doing the best I can. It's exciting, and it's good to go beyond the wall of green. This poem is by Sheila, and it's called Feel. And this is a cold reading, so you got to bear with me. Sacrificing myself up to something I don't know. A power corrupting my mind, intentionally pulling me into itself. Uncontrolled anger and isolation, turning my back on needful things. Calling out with non-response, aching for the cure. Take me to a place where I'll know who I am. Accepted without faults and weaknesses, where someone feels like me, hurts like me, lives like me. A world to be by myself without anxiousness pulls me harder, a trance slowly to fall under, drowning in convincing words, no eyes to look back, aching for a time, a place with people like me to be free alone, where I am understood without consequence. Emotion is no answer, no policy for peace, leaving to find my own place when I know what I feel. That's Sheila. Thank you very much, Sheila. That was awesome. I hope I did an okay job. I fumbled slightly, but I think I did an okay job, and I hope you're okay with that. Good evening, everybody. Hope everybody's okay. Hope everybody's had a nice meal tonight. Drink a lot of water. I don't know how hot it is in Illinois right now, but it's desert hot in LA. Getting used to rubbing my head for my own luck. Ugh. Sheila, how's Audrey doing, by the way? I hope she's okay. Yeah, man, I hope she's okay. Hope your whole family's okay. I know you're going through some family stuff, which I'm not going to talk about publicly, so good luck with everything. All right. Wrote this recently. Lean against the gravestone, sing a song to the ones that left. Sing a song to the ones that never you had a chance to sing to. Sing a song that you don't even know the lyrics to. Sing a song to the dead. Sing a song to your past. Sing a song that never ends. Sing a song with a melody. Write a poem with no words. Fold your laundry. Shave your head. Wash your hands before you pick your nose. Eat your vegetables. Learn to bake bread. Never give up on the potato. Apples are delicious. Oranges are orange. Bananas are yellow. Lean against the gravestone of the ones you left behind, of the ones you never said I love you to, the ones you never sang to. Sing a song that never ends. You're welcome, Sheila. Thank you. Thanks. I like this. This is really cool. That does suck. Yeah, Florida and California right now are the two, what do you call it? The epicenters of this fucking pandemic. So stay low and keep your head and fucking hands clean. Hey, Sheila, you're getting a nice feedback from your poem, so that's very good. Yeah, Florida's yeah. Just keep your hands clean and don't forget to vote. I don't tell you to vote for, but don't vote for the guy that's currently in office. That's enough. Your name should be Tantrum because you're always screaming at me. Your name should be Mythology because I don't know what you're talking about. Your name should be Theology because you always leave me with self-doubt. Self-doubt. You guys want to... Hey, listen. We're going to end the show sort of soon. A little while more. But you guys want to ask me a question or two? I would love that. Ask me a question. I'll try to answer you. I'll try not to lie. Show me love or leave. Then come back with ice cream and love, and all will be forgiven. That's awesome. You got some more you want? By the way, when I get the technology figured out, I'll have guests on my show. I just haven't got there yet. It's just bumming me out. But it's all right, whatever. But you know what? People have been sending me their stuff, and I've been reading back to them, so I'll keep doing it. Until I can get a guest, I'll keep doing that, it's nice. I hope you guys like it. And I hope Sid and Eileen and Sheila and John didn't tune in. I did an okay with their poems. This is not the last poem I got published. One of the last poems I got published. I don't mean. Oh, look at that! Right on, brother. Tuning in from the mountainside. I hope you're well, Thomas. I hope you're well, buddy. I love your music, man, and it's nice you tuning in, and I hope you're healthy and safe up there. How did I meet Yvonne? You know what, Sheila? I don't mind you asking me that question. My brother was a friend of Yvonne. A friend, guy, girlfriend. And your sister, without my knowledge, had kind of a crush on me. And she came to my, I think, 21st birthday with, think about that today. What the hell was it? She brought me an album, like some punk album. I don't think it was an Elvis Costello album, but it was like, not The Clash. I wish I remember. It was like some punk band from the era album that she brought me as my birthday present. And we didn't start dating right away, but pretty soon. Yeah, I loved your sister. We were in love. I mean, and it broke my heart, that she left this earth. It really did. And I haven't seen her in years, and it fucking broke my heart. I know it broke yours even more. But yeah, I met her through my brother Paul, and unbeknownst to me, she had a crush on me. And then within a month later, because of her persistence and her love and her sexiness, and she got me, and she had me. We had each other for a few years, and it was nice. And I met you then, and it's weird because I met your dad before I met your sister, because your dad came down when my dad had a heart attack. And he was an EMT at Guy and Wilmette. But yeah, I still think about her all the time. And I'm glad that you and I have connected this way. And I actually connected with Audrey a couple months ago because we're talking about Oingo Boingo, which is funny. So yeah, it was cool, man. I think about her all the time. So thanks for asking. I have no problem with that. Blame Paul. Yeah, that's a good thing. It's a good thing. I'm going to read this, and then I'm going to talk a little more. And any more questions you guys want to ask me, it's fine. Yeah, I'm glad you're home now too, Sid. And Tom, thanks for tuning in. Hey, I don't know. I can. Why am I calling? I'm so used to not calling you Tom. But if you want to send me some poems, dude, but if I can get, once I get this thing technically hooked up, I'll have guests on my show. But in the meantime, people are sending me poems and reading back to them. So that's what I'm doing. In the meantime. It's money and sex, baby. The letter never gets read. The dog barks all night. The silence screams back at you. Everything catches everything else. First-class transparency with fucked-up transmissions. Everything is liquid right before it freezes, and you'll never win a staring contest with God. That's the joke. Where you been? Say goodbye to all your responsibilities. Say goodbye to your already broken heart. Say goodbye to the last part before the song starts. The only thing worth living for is already dead, so you find yourself praying for a little midnight head to a God that was never there. And all I ever wanted was someone to hold on to. And all the children go to bed before 9. And the moment went by when you were mine. Life changes into itself once again. Everything is throwaway. Days go by as fast as moments. Moments go by, moment by moment. And there we go again. And it's already gone. Yeah, it's heart fucking breaking. People, young people, whatever. Death is, sucks. When do you do your taxes? What do you write as an occupation? I write unemployed jackass as my occupation. I do my taxes once a year, Sid. And I got in trouble with the IRS not too long ago. So my basic theory is that don't run away from the IRS because they will catch you. They will come to your bank without your permission. So don't fuck with the IRS. I have a question to ask you guys, and I want you to answer me if you can hear me. What is your favorite horror movie? Your favorite scary movie? I'm going to read this. Give me some answers when I'm done, and then I might say goodbye soon after that. I'm trying not to repeat myself too much, because that's why I have new stuff, but I want you guys to tell me your favorite scary movie / horror movie, and then I want to answer that and tell you mine, and then I want to say goodbye soon. Sometimes you just want to give up. You scratch your head and ask yourself, what does that even mean? Is it already too late? Sometimes you just want to give up. Then you decide, where will you end up? Candle wax dripping stuck on the coffee table. Dreams you can't wake up from. Time stands still as you count the hairs on your arm. Regrets, quitting violin lessons, leaving children far behind. Memories of things that haven't happened yet. Reach out, just trying to find yourself way back in. Self-love is an illusion. Happiness slips through your fingers. Ice cream leaves you sticky fingers and unsatisfied. And colors make up your world and give you something to hang on to. Sometimes you just want to give up and you scratch your head and you wonder, what does it even fucking mean? Oh, the original Halloween is quite good. I like, well, it's funny because Frankenstein. I love it. Those are good choices. I hate horror movies. It's funny, Sarah, because the first movie I ever saw, I was in our house in Woodbine and Wilmette. I was like 6 years old, and I watched I Was a Teenage Werewolf with Michael Landon because Dad was upstairs taking a nap. It was a terrible movie, but I got addicted to like silly horror movies at that point. Original Halloween, scary as F. John Carpenter, that fucking soundtrack. It was really good. It was a fun movie. Frankenstein with the original is close to a masterpiece. And The Bride of Frankenstein is great. Young Frankenstein is good too, Sarah. And you know not as maybe as good as that, Sarah, is Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein. That is like a classic comedy horror film. That was like 30 years before Young Frankenstein. Young Frankenstein is great, especially Cloris Leachman. Oh my God, great fucking movie. I think we're almost ready to go. Life lessons for me right now is money is necessary but not important. Oh, hi, Caitlin. That's awesome. Hey, I want to show. It's awesome. I want to show you guys my painting. One more. I can't do it. Shit. Um, well, okay. Do an introduction quick. Remember before? There's my mom and dad. There's my dad. There's a 22-year-old Marine. Where the fuck is that? Okay, I can't do it right now. There's me as a 22-year-old pothead. Hold on, I shaved my head, Caitlin. Because what are you gonna do? Shave your head, during coronavirus. Shave your head and gain 5 pounds in the belly, or 10 pounds, whatever the fuck. Oh, that's scary, dude. You're talking old school. Hey, Sid, with that one, I'd go with M with Peter Lorre. I like it even better. Misery's good. You guys are coming at me pretty strong here. Right the fuck on. I liked the Rob Zombie's movies. I like the last one. Is it not 10,000 Maniacs? I can't remember. You see my bald head? Woo! Well, I'll tell you, it's a new place to put hand lotion besides my balls. I put it on my bald head now. Okay. Listen, babies, beautifuls. I am trying to get this shit together when I don't have to do this on my own, so I can start getting guests, but there's money involved and technology, and neither one I have right now. But don't give up on it. Don't give up on a ghost. You crazy bastard. I'm lady. No, okay. I'm going to end this with, oh yeah, I will tell you that Bob Dylan's new music is fantastic. I think that the new Elvis Costello is really good, like really good. Rich people are giving away their shit, which is good. Poor people are just fucking dying from this fucking coronavirus. Please, man, respect fucking human life and don't forget to fucking vote. You know, I'm trying to avoid politics, but man, it ain't politics. It's about fucking common decency. Man, show a little fucking decency. And stop believing everything you fucking read on the fucking internet. God damn it, please stop. Again, my Negro Modella. You know, I'm looking forward to being funny again. Hey, Caitlin, I want to ask you a question before we say goodbye, and you can hopefully answer me. What's your favorite wild animal? And have you hung out with any ducks recently? So if you heard that question, try to answer me, and I'll read this poem, and then you can give me an answer, hopefully. I've read this before, but I like it, so what the fuck? Let me blow my nose quick. Excuse me. I apologize for that. Not a praying man. Don't feel sorry for me. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Think about the night talkers and the streetwalkers, the junkies and the unwanted, disenfranchised and the forgotten. No more or less human than you or I. No Facebook, no Twitter, libraries closed, books left on the shelf, dreams given up on, even before they rose. Families broken apart even before they tried to mend. Lost memories stuck inside a broken mind. Not a praying man, don't feel sorry for me. Think of the ones that can't think for themselves. The lost. When this is all over, they will still be lost. Loneliness crushes the soul. Sometimes you can barely hear the heartbeat. I'm not a praying man, don't feel sorry for me. Miracles happen all the time, but nobody seems to notice. Smile with your eyes and give time to a stranger, and don't feel sorry for me. Man, I miss going to open mics. Good evening, everybody. Man. I got a kazoo recently. Friend of mine gave me the kazoo. I'm listening to a lot of Unsa Na recently, a lot of Nora Nero, a lot of Bob Dylan, a lot of Lou Rawls lately. Yeah, I like Lou Rawls. Like you'll never find. All right. So before we hang up, before I say goodbye, Caitlin, what's your favorite wild animal? Can you give me an answer before I say goodbye? If you heard that question, I hope you have. You're near something you can post that shit on. What's this? Well, we gotta. This shit's fucking boring. This fucking coronavirus shit. Staying, not interacting with people, trying to find love on the internet. Porno's too weird, man. It gets too fucking much of it. Well, this goes out to the world. What's the worst thing about fucking a duck? Asking for a friend. The worst thing about fucking a duck is I never call and say I love you afterwards. They never cuddle. You know. Take care of yourself, everybody. I want to thank Sheila. I want to thank Sid. I want to thank Eileen. I want to thank John for contributing some written word for me tonight. I want to thank everybody who's tuned in and listened or not listened. There's Josh. Thank you. I really don't want to talk on the phone while I'm doing this at the same time. I just want to wish everybody a healthy, safe week. Because I'll be back next week. Beyond a week, hopefully. Safe life, safe days. Take care of yourself. Peace out. Tune in next week and enjoy a cold beer and a good movie, a good old movie now and then. And whatever you need to do, man. Get through this shit. And don't give up on silly. And don't give up on love. Because they kind of go hand in hand. You can't laugh at your lover, and then you better get another one because it's going to be a long fucking night. Peace, everybody. Take care. Thanks for tuning in.